Alright guys, so welcome to the first episode of my new series. It's going to be me starting a business in the Bahamas, a tech business in the Bahamas from scratch. It's scary because one, our country is not as tech savvy as the US would be. Business records aren't as public as it would be in the US and Canada and all these other places because we're smaller, we're way smaller. The bus system, the transportation system is ass. That's not what this app is, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so because of all of these things, I think this will be an interesting series because I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know. I have no idea how much people are gonna use this app that I'm about to create. And I'm not saying what the app is yet because I do have local viewers like Bahamians who watch my stuff. It's very like local, like everyone knows everyone. If a Bahamian is watching this, they probably know my face. I don't want to say as yet because the business is in its like phase 1 steps. And that's what I'm going to show you guys in this video. So far, I've crafted, some documents for it. I did about like 12, 13 documents, and that contains the pricing model, how it's going to make money, the business plan, it's not finished yet, the banking, that's probably my biggest issue actually right now, the banking, because I'm in the Bahamas, so we don't have Stripe in the Bahamas, we don't have proper lower priced payment processors. As far as I can see, that would be my biggest expense. I would have to have a US account, which I do have a US business account, so my payment processor on the app will be going to my US business account, and international wire fees are huge, so having to transfer that from my US account to my Bahamian account is a dilemma. I have already found a way to counter that, which I will touch on, but just let me get to my point. And I've done some documents on updates, features that I want, things I want on the app, long-term plans, scaling, marketing, people to contact, partnerships. I've done all that. Like, I've touched all those bases. I do have an LLC for the business already, and I do have a business license to run this business already. The only thing that needs to be done now is to complete the app, and I already did the branding, all of that for the business. As you can see, if I go to this tab, I'll block out most of the tabs because, like I said, the business is a very baby business, and this is just an introduction video so that I can look back and see how far I've came, and hoping that this business does do well, which I believe it will, because it's a completely untouched territory in my country. There's no app like this in my country, so I think this will be a completely new and popular thing that people would want to use. Hold on, my computer's like broken. Yeah, so I won't block out the logo, but that is my logo. The app is going to be called Hook, and I'm very excited. Obviously, I move very fast because I just came up with this idea on March 6th, to be specific, and by March 10th, I had the color scheme down. I move fast, bro. Don't mind me being a little bird brain when it comes to trading sometimes. When it comes to business, I don't play around, bro. Like, I be quick. I'm quick. And I am very vigilant when it comes to business. Now, when it comes to working a 9 to 5, I don't like working a 9 to 5, bro. I'm just never invested in the places that I'm working. Like, I don't know. I just don't have that 9 to 5, like, matrix brain where I'm like, okay, I have to make this other person's business succeed. And I'm on a salary. And they're making like 10 times what I'm. No. My brain just doesn't register like that. My development team, as soon as I came up with the idea, my development team started working on the idea. And within about, I want to say, a week and a half, the app is almost halfway built. Maybe not halfway, maybe like 3/8, 2/8 there. And which is good because within a month, we can start to optimize it, and I expect to launch this business maybe by I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe midsummer, like June, July, but I will figure that out. And then today was the first day that I paid them for the app. I'm not gonna disclose the amount that I paid because you know, I don't want people like pocket watching too much. But today was the first installment that I made for the app. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this app up and going. And the more the series goes on, the more details I will give. It's just because that I know that local people watch me in my country, so I don't want to give too much details because, you know, I don't want someone stealing my idea, or I don't want someone stealing my branding or my name or my, you know, stuff like that. But I will give more information as the series goes on. Just excuse this video. This video is just an introduction, and I've been meaning to do this for a while. You know, like people say, it doesn't have to be perfect, just start. And that's kind of what this video is. I want to just start. I want to just start documenting. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be super interesting. This is just for me and whoever cares and whoever, you know, I don't want to keep doing things to please people or like hoping that someone will like it. I want to start doing things even if I'm scared it might fail, because this, I'm gonna be real, I'm scared that this might fail because, like I said, you know, it's an iffy industry, because I mean, doing business in my country is iffy because I don't know who's gonna you know, like or use my thing. I can't even come up with an estimate because I have a very small country. People aren't as tech savvy, so much things. So especially after I launch it, I can't wait to make videos after I launch this business. Like, I will be like, I'll probably be coming on here every day like, so guys, today a customer robbed me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, in my lonely time, like when I'm in my room, and same thing with trading, I'm scared to start, and every single day that this app isn't launched, I reconsidered going back on my idea and saying, nah, I don't want to do this. But then I realized that if I just continue and actually just do it for the love of entrepreneurship and not for the love of profits, I'm gonna get somewhere. Even if I just do it for the experience. I'm not even doing this for profits. I'm genuinely doing this because I want to start my entrepreneurship journey. And you just have to start somewhere. It doesn't have to be perfect, because and just like trading, if you just question everything, if you keep delaying things, if you keep being so iffy, if you're not almost a psychotic when it comes to taking action, then you're not going to get anywhere. I'm going to continue making videos, continue trading, continue my business journey. I have to get somewhere, bro. I have to. Like, it's inevitable when you really think about it. And like I said, I get discouraged when I'm just in my room. So when I go out my house every day, but then I look at other people who are 50 and like working at Wendy's, and I'm like, I don't want to be 50 working at Wendy's. So when I see that, I'm like, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. And that's when I catch myself and I'm like, bro, just do it. Like, just go through with whatever you want to do, because you rather just not do anything like that guy was doing, or you rather do something and at least say you tried, at least say you got the experience, because life is also about knowledge, you know. It's not just about money. Every second counts. Like what I'm doing right now, I kept delaying this. I delayed this video for a week, bro. But I just picked it up just now, and I'm like, imperfect or not, I'm launching this video. Who watches it? I don't know. Someone might like it. So you really gotta say, bro, all I have is now. You are who you are right now. If you always smell and stink, and you're like, okay, I'll start to smell better tomorrow. Every time someone sees you and you smell stink, what do you think they're gonna say? They're gonna say, bro, this dude stinks. They're not judging you based off what you're gonna do. You need to do it now. Now, bro. Now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is officially the first episode of the business that I'm working on. I don't know when episode 2 is going to be, because I do want to work on it a little bit more so that I don't have to be so gatekeepy and, oh, I can't reveal this yet. Or I want to be able to reveal more stuff, so this is just me starting, even if it's messy. So I hope maybe this encourages someone to just start. It doesn't matter, just start. And that's kind of what I'm doing with this business as well. In summary, it's a tech business in the Bahamas. I don't know if it's gonna work because we don't have much data online of how tech businesses do, apps do. There's not much data online, so this is risky. This is risky. But I do believe that this is genuinely gonna change the economy of my country if I do this correctly. I genuinely believe that this could be the biggest application in my country if done correctly. I believe that I can scale this if done correctly. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.